Jaguar, a brand that's all about class and distinction. So what better place to see the new XK purring around than in one of the classiest business hotspots in South Africa? The background of Umhlanga Ridge's mushrooming corporate retail and lifestyle buildings suit the big cat down to the ground, imposing but aesthetically pleasing. High-end business appeal, but also a more relaxed side. But, and it's a big but, this has got an R badge on it, which makes the XKR the perfect city-to-country car. Open the throttle and cruise through the Midlands to a place where it feels as much at home. And this is the other side of the Jaguar XKR.
Far too much noise, Lindsay. I think I way prefer this lifestyle. 5-star spa and hotel in the Midlands. This is the life.
And it is actually quite funny that we're at the Midlands because, I mean, this is the last outpost of the British.
That would explain why you dressed in British racing green and I've gone for Richard the Lionheart.
Indeed. But of course, Jaguar is no longer British, really, because it's owned by Tata, which is Indian. Although we don't really think it's lost any of its British heritage.
I'm just worried people are going to think I'm an old fart because I'm driving a Jag.
Well, let's see. It is the R.
It is the R. So what shall I order? An Earl Grey tea with a dash of ginseng and guarana. So let's be honest, you are more likely to find a Jag XK outside a croquet club than you are outside of a nightclub. I think that territory pretty much belongs to Aston. But one thing that does mean is that this isn't a football tosser's car. No, for me the Jaguar badge and the XK heritage means refinement, it means loyalty and royalty, it means old money, not new money. It means a lot more class than us. But what does the XKR stand for?
That R badge could stand for a number of things. Could be refinement, relaxation.
Rebellious, raucous, randy even.
Regal, because you do feel quite special in the XKR.
There are so many amazing R's. Radical, ridiculous. And then there's that sound, so I guess raw. Couldn't help myself, I had to rebel in the XKR.
It could also stand for rands, because it's quite pricey, but you do get a lot for your money.
I guess you've got to start with a power plant. When you've got a 5-litre V8 supercharged motor, you mean some serious business. The V8 gives it amazing power throughout, but it also gives it unbelievable sound. Listen to this. Putting it down into numbers, 375 kilowatts, 625 newton meters of torque. That means there is a whole roller coaster ride, just a simple push of the right pedal away.
You've got dark oak veneer, you've got mesh aluminium in the interior. It's very luxurious. You've got suede headlining in the roof. You've got lots of technology as well. There's a 17-inch touchscreen which lets you choose your climate control stuff, your phone, navigation, etc., etc. You've also got a Bowers and Wilkins sound system in the Jag, which I've never heard of before, but maybe I'm just a player. Or maybe it's really, really ultra special. Inside, you'll find what the manufacturer calls Jaguar Sporting Luxury. It's apt. The cockpit is all about craftsmanship. From the caramel-coloured leather seats to the myriad of buttons to get you comfortable in your driving position, the XKR wants to make you feel right at home. The Jaguar Drive Select system is very easy to use. It's quite unique in terms of the way that it operates. And of course, apart from that, you also have the paddles on the steering wheel.
What they have put in this car, and you are going to be stoked about it, is they've got the active differential control. That means even though you've got some really big rubber on the back, when you're putting down 375 kilowatts and all that torque, it is going to help the car have better traction. When you put it into the dynamic mode, they've actually got the whole checkered flag, so when you push it, it looks so cool, because it really does mean the XKR is ready for racing. You find that it's going to stick in the lower gears for longer. You're going to find when you do stab the throttle like that, the response is instantaneous. It's a lot quicker.
the Jag is all about performance and handling, the R at least, but it's also about refinement in its drive and smoothness. You've got an adaptive dynamic system which controls the damping and makes for a very refined and smooth drive.
I have a feeling that
And as Marius talks about his feelings and gets in touch with his feminine side, I'm going to overrule him here, because he's rabbiting on about how the XKR is going to appeal to old men who need more performance. But he didn't say it quite so subtly. Really, there's no need to lower the tone of commentary on the XKR with talk of lead in pencils and little blue pills. That R badge provides all the medicine you need to put a gleeful and naughty smile on your face.
ridiculous. The performance, the kilowatts, the level of refinement inside the Jag XKR. But for me, the most ridiculous thing
is the seats. These seats are honestly excuses for seats. Apart from the fact that they just aren't there, your head, I'm short and my head is hitting the roof. Marius is crunched up against the steering wheel. And to get in and out of the seats, these take about a year to slide forward because they're on a motor, and you have to do the limbo underneath the seatbelt. So ridiculous.
So what you're saying, basically, you need to be a contortionist to get in the back, or somebody who likes their knees for earrings.
Yes, Marius. Although you could actually put kids in the back here, because I see they've got their ISOFIX attachments. So,
but that's ridiculous. The traditional Jag owner is kind of way past that, been there, done that, got the kid's t-shirt long ago.
Unless he's dating a 23-year-old model, but perhaps he's still going to have some kids. Who she could fit in the back.
Possibly, but she might go for the Aston then, wouldn't she?
She might.
So what are we saying though? I mean, has Jag changed its position then? Because maybe it's no longer an aristocratic, stiff upper lip type of car.
Yes. Less Sean Connery, more Daniel Craig.